Hi guys, John here with Real Truck Garage. Today we're going to be installing the stick-on side wind deflectors from AVS on our 2013 F-150. If you look in your packet with your side wind deflectors, you'll see these little things here. They're actually alcohol impregnated gauze, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these and wipe down the area around the window where we're going to be putting the side wind deflector on, because it has a 3M tape on the back and we want to make sure that it sticks really well. We've got our side wind deflector. You can see our red protective coating is still on the back on the tape. What we want to do is go ahead and pre-fit this before we peel this tape off, just so we got a better idea of where it's going to sit, so that way when we do peel this off and stick it to the window where it's going to be stuck, we won't have to worry about whether we got it exactly where it needs to go or not. Now, if you notice, this has this little detent on the end of it here. Okay? Now, this can be kind of confusing when you're trying to put this up on here. As an example, you'll be putting this up on here going, okay, now where does that go? Well, what you have to do, and this is very important, is to go ahead and grab a hold of your mirror cover here on the side and just pull up on it a little bit and slip that underneath there so that it locks down underneath and helps hold this in place. And then just go ahead and kind of take a look at where it's going to sit on here. Make sure that it's going to hit the metal okay and where we're going to want to put it. Now, once we know that it's going to fit, we can go ahead and pull this back off and go ahead and peel our tape and stick this thing on the truck. Okay, and once we got the tape off, we want to go ahead and lift up on this and get that detent up underneath here before we put this thing down. Okay. Go ahead and slide it in place. We're about where you're going to want it. Make sure you got her in place in the back. Go ahead and just push it down. What I like to do is just take a common shop rag and just kind of go along this. At the same time, you can wipe this off, so that way it looks pretty decent. But at the same time, you can kind of push down a little bit more on it, and the rag allows it to slide, your hand to slide over the plastic while you're putting some pressure on that. And then you can get it set down in there really well that way on the 3M tape. At the same time, you're going to just give her a little clean off. And there you have it. That's the front ones. Now let's go ahead and show you how to do the back ones. I've taken our alcohol pad and I've wiped this down already and got this all cleaned up so that we're ready to put this rear side wind deflector on. What we want to do is go ahead and make sure, like we did with the front, pre-fit it. See where we're gonna have it sitting. Now, one of the really neat things about this is that they have a little indent on these side wind deflectors. This little indent actually lines up with the crease at the top of these side pillars. So if you have that part lined up on that side, then you're pretty much set as to where it's going to go. Once we've got this pre-fitted and know what we're going to do with it, then we can go ahead and peel this red protective film off of our 3M tape. We got that off. We can go ahead and line this up where we're going to put it. And once we got it lined up where we want it, we can go ahead and stick it to the truck. Go ahead and push her down a little bit. And then take our rag, go along and give her a good press down. Now we've got this one on here. Looks pretty good. Nice and solid. It's not going to come off on us when we're going down the road. And that will complete our install of the side wind deflector from AVS on our 2013 F-150.